Om Sri Sai Ram. Humble salutations at the lotus feet of our Lord, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. All are welcome to the 33rd part of Sri Satya Sai Balavika's class, Group 1. Last class we talked about Sri Rama because it was Sri Rama Navami. On 17th, it was Sri Rama Navami. Yesterday was Bharada's birthday, and today is the Ekadashi, the 11th day. 11th day is Lakshmanan and Shatrughna's birthday. Okay, so it is very nice that we have selected this day to learn a new stotra on Ekashloki Ramayanam. Today I will teach you Ekashloki Ramayanam. पूर्वं रामतपोवनादिगमनं हत्वा मृगं काञ्चनं वैदेहीहरणं जडायुमरणं सुग्रीवसम्भाषणं बालीनिग्रहणं समुद्रतरणं लङ्काभुरिदाहनं पश्चात् रावणकुम्भकर्णहननम् एतद्धि रामायणम् पूर्वं रामतपोवनादिगमनं हत्वा मृगं काञ्चनं वैदेहीहरणं जडायुमरणं सुग्रीवसम्भाषणं बालीनिग्रहणं समुद्रतरणं लङ्कापुरीदाहनं पश्चात् रावणकुम्भकर्णहननम् एतद्धि रामायणम्. This Ekashloki Ramayana consists of all the 6 kandas in a nutshell. All the most important incidents of each kanda is given in each line of this sloka. Ramayana has 6 kandas. The chapters of Ramayana are called kandas. What is the meaning of a kanda? You have seen this sugar cane, you know. Sugar cane is also in part. There is a always there is a part. But from the top to bottom, you cut any part of the sugar cane, it will be sweet. Ramayana is like that. From every part of Ramayana is very sweet. Even in the war time, even in the war, you can see the underlying sweetness of Ramayana. Even in the war, terrible war. Understand? That is because of Sri Rama's greatness. Bhagavan himself has taken human birth, avatar. And that is why the whole Ramayana from beginning to end is as sweet as a sugar cane. Another meaning of kanda is water body. In the earth we have many water bodies, seven oceans and many rivers, many rivers, springs, and so many water bodies there. What is the importance of the water body? Water body is giving life to the earth. Without water, the water is called Jivanam in Sanskrit. So Jivanam means that which is very essential for life. Vayu, air is also called Jivanam. Air and water. Without air and water, we cannot live. Nobody can live. Even plants or animals or birds or humans, nobody can live without air and water. So that is why it is called Jivanam. So this Kanda means water body also. So, what is the importance of that in Ramayana? Because Ramayana is also as essential for a sadhaka or for a bhakta or a devotee to live a beautiful life, live a very meaningful and purposeful life. We should know and try our best to imbibe the beautiful nature of the characters of Ramayana. That is why Ramayana is also called Kanda. There are 6 Kandas in Ramayana. Each Kanda, Bala Kanda, Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda, then Kishkinda Kanda, Sundara Kanda, and Yuddha Kanda. These are the six chapters of Ramayana. In each line of this poem is the sloka. The incident, very important incidents of each kanda is given. Purvam Ramatapovanadi Gamanam. The first Bala Kanda consists of the birth of Rama and the growing up of Rama and his brothers. Their education and all their beautiful characteristics, etc., is given in the Bala Kanda. Next is Ayodhya Kanda. In Ayodhya Kanda, they have become youth, adolescence and youth time, and how they are taught by Vasishta, how they are looking after the country and people, how they are behaving, etc., etc., is given in the Ayodhya Kanda. And also Ayodhya Kanda, King Dasharatha decided to coronate Sri Rama as the young Raja. Yuva Raja it is called. He has to be the next king. For that preparations were made, but Bharata's mother Kaigeyi was against it. She wanted her son to be the king, and she also wanted Sri Rama to go to the forest. And Dasharatha Maharaja was broken hearted, but Kaigeyi was not at all relenting. So that is in the Ayodhya Kanda. Ayodhya Kanda ends with Rama followed by Lakshmana and Sita going to the forest for 14 long years. Bharata and Shatrughna were not there. If they were there, such a thing would never have happened. But they were in Kekaya Raja in Kashmir, so they couldn't come. So Kaigeyi insisted that Rama, Lakshmana and Sita should go that day itself, before Bharata come. Before Bharata's return, she wanted them to go away. Otherwise, she knew that Bharata will never allow that to happen. Understand? That much love and affection Bharata has for Rama. So that is the story in a nutshell in the Ayodhya Kanda. Next is Aranya Kanda. Aranya means forest. They are in the forest. In many parts of the forest, they are walking through the forest and meeting many Maharshis, meeting Guha, many people on the way, and annihilating the Rakshasas, etc. And while they were staying in the forest, Maricha, Daman Maricha came as a golden deer. It is actually a golden deer can never be there. We should have Sita should have understood that, but it is all in the plan of God. That all is a drama by God, so by Sri Rama. So she did not understand that it's not a real deer. So she wanted to have the deer. That is why Hatva Mrigam Kanchanam. Kanchanam means gold. So Sri Rama went after knowing fully well that it was the magic of Maricha, and he went after it and killed it. And by the time Rama and Lakshmana were away, Ravana came as a sannyasi and abducted Sita. And on the way, when he was on the way with Sita, Jadayu the bird, who was the friend of Dasharatha Maharshi, Dasharatha king, he came and attacked the Ravana. But he could not, he could not succeed in stopping Ravana. So, because Ravana cut him and he fell down. Understand? So, that is the Aranya Kanda, the third Kanda. The fourth Kanda is when they came back, Sita was not there. They understood that Sita was abducted. Jadayu told before he died that Ravana has taken her to the left, to the south side of the place, and he died. And Sri Rama and Lakshmana was on their way to looking after in search of Sita. They couldn't find. That is in the Kishkinda Kanda. Then they came to the country Kishkinda. Kishkinda was the kingdom of Vanara king, Bali and Sugriva. Bali was the elder brother, and Sugriva was the younger brother. They were both very close together, but some misunderstanding. Because of the misunderstanding, Bali left, kicked out with Sugriva out of the country. So Sugriva was living in a forest and also in a very big hill, Rishya Mukachalam, where Bali cannot enter. So Sri Rama meets Hanuman, and Hanuman is the minister of Sugriva, and Sugriva and Sri Rama agree to help each other. And Sri Rama to kill Bali, and Sugriva in search of will send Vanaras in search of Sita, and also will help in the war that will come after annihilating Ravana. So that agreement was there, and they became close friends. And in that, the Vanaras are all going, all the lakhs of Vanaras are going to all parts of the world, in all directions of the world, in search of Sita. And one set of Vanaras, and with Hanuman among them, came to the southernmost part of India. There they met Sambadi, the brother of Jadayu. He is also a bird. And he told them that Sita is in the Lanka, which is more than 100 miles away over the sea. In that part of the sea. This is an island. Lanka is an island, and she is kept there as a prisoner under the Shimshaba Vriksham. That is a tree, Ashoka tree. She is sitting there surrounded by Rakshasis, Damanas. So that is in the Kishkinda Kanda, ends there. And in the Sundara Kanda, Sundara means Hanuman's another name is Sundara. The Sundara Kanda is describing the valor of Hanuman, how he went to Lanka, how he found out Sita, how he destroyed Lanka by fire, with fire, how he came back and told Rama about Sita. And next is the Yuddha Kanda, last Kanda. In the Yuddha Kanda, they are preparing for the war. Vibhishana was thrown out of the country by Ravana. Vibhishana was Ravana's brother. He was thrown out of the country, so he came and surrendered at the feet of Sri Rama. So Sri Rama accepted him as his friend, and they made how to go to Lanka. Hanuman could fly over the sea, but all cannot do that. But how to go? Then they have to make a bridge in the sea. Crossing the sea, to cross the sea, they have to bridge from Rameshwaram to Sri Lanka. That bridge can be seen even now. America and NASA has found out by their research that bridge is still existing under the sea. Understand? Though it is not a mere story. It is not a fiction. It is real history of India, history of our Bharat. Like that, they all went to Lanka, and their war was fought. Rama and Ravana fought, and Ravana was killed. and Vibhishana was made the king of Lanka, and they all came back to Ayodhya. And there Sri Rama was made the king, coronation of Sri Rama. With that coronation of Sri Rama, the Ramayana ends. And how Sri Rama is looking after the people of Ayodhya, how prosperous and beautiful Ayodhya have become under his rule. All that is given in the last chapter, Yuddha Kanda. Like that, 6 kandas end. Understand? This is the story in 8 small lines. In the Ekashloki Ramayana it is given. I have also given, in a very short time, I have given the whole story, almost the points, most important points of the Ramayana story to you. Okay. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Swasti prajabhya paripalayendam jnanena margena mahisha go brahmanebhya shubhamastu nityam samasta lokaah sukhino bhavantu samasta lokaah sukhino bhavantu samasta lokaah sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, Sai Ram.